So apparently there is a 1967 UN General Assembly resolution which says that any form of rebellion is okay if it's against an occupier. So now take that in the context of the current situation in Gaza. Under that resolution, what Hamas did, if it really did, first of all, then is it really something which is going to be called as a terrorist act or as an act of revolt against an oppressor which is occupying its land? That's number one. Number two, how does any of this amount to self-defense? Self-defense against civilians by culling them like savages? Number three, why did it take the IDF 6 hours to really get to addressing this purported attack? What's more in this? There are already reports now that there were no beheaded babies. So just for that, even the US president should be held accountable for spreading fake news, and just the way they spread fake news about weapons of mass destruction and led a war into Iraq which caused millions to be affected and I don't know how many lives, but there was something else behind it. So everybody who's spread this fake news and gone into war on the basis of these fake narratives and calling this one act an act of terror versus what has been done to Palestine and the Palestinians, the way they've been subjugated to the crimes of the last 75 years, is something that nobody talks about. I want to also leave you with another question. Just a few weeks prior to October 7th, there was a huge movement for removal of Netanyahu for the attempts to take over the Supreme Court. And the question is, are Palestinians paying the price of Israelis wanting democracy?